Hey everybody, MLP Teddy here. Welcome to my new Let's Play, Metroid Fusion. Yeah, was not expecting that I was gonna do this actually, to be honest. I think I was eventually gonna do this game, but after a lot of thinking, I decided to just do this Let's Play. As you can see, I did kind of play this game a bit. I did complete this game, however, I did not 100% it. I started the game over again, just see what happens, how it would look. But yeah, there's no guarantee I'm gonna get 100% of this, but I'll try my best to get as much collectibles as I can. I've been assigned to watch over Biological's research team, so I once again found myself on the surface of SR388. It was there that I was attacked by a life form I had never encountered before. It was only later that I learned the identity of my attacker, the parasitic organism we now know as X. Like my ex? Unaware of my condition, I was returning to the station when disaster struck. Once the X had infested my central nervous system, I lost consciousness and my ship drifted into the asteroid belt. The ship's emergency systems automatically ejected the escape pod before impact. Biologic's vessel recovered it and transported me to Galactic Federation HQ. However, during the journey, the X multiplied within me, corrupting large areas of my power suits. It then came to light that the organic components of my power suit had become so integrated with my system that it could not be removed while I was unconscious. Large portions of my suit had to be surgically removed, dramatically altering my physical appearances. However, the X in my central nervous system were too embedded to be removed safely. I was given a minimal chance of survival. Then, someone found a cure. They proposed using a Metroid cell to make an anti-X vaccine. It seems that the Federation had managed to preserve a cell culture from the last infant Metroid from SR388. The serum was prepared and injected without a delay. The X parasites were immediately and completely destroyed. As for me, one life ended, yet I survived, reborn as something different. Pondering this fact, I realized I owed the Metroid hatchling my life twice over. We'll soon be arriving at the B.S.L Research Station. I must prepare for docking. The ship's computer has notified me of our approach to the Biological Space Lab, or B.S.L Research Station. During my surgery, the research team sent the last batch of creatures we captured there, as well as the infected pieces of my power suit. After regaining consciousness, I learned that an unexplained explosion rocked the station. For some reason, this awoke a nameless fear in my heart, and now I am being sent there to investigate. My mission on the B.S.L station will be overseen by my new ship's computer, following the commands of this blunt, computerized CO is something I have to bear, as it was conditioned of my taking the ship. For someone who disliked taking orders, This is the second time I found myself having to do so. It makes me recall my other CO. Nice, we got a new ship. Wow, already 6 minutes into this. That's kind of long. If you know what I mean. There's been an explosion in the quarantine bay. The bay currently stores capsules containing recent samples from the SR-388 as well as part of your suits infected by the X parasites. The cause of the explosion is yet unclear. Investigating the quarantine bay is here. Move quickly and quietly. You are still unable to use most of your latent abilities. Don't forget that, Samus. Stop at the navigation room on the way uplink from there. Is your objective clear? Hell yeah, boy. Now go to the quarantine bay. Excuse me. Alright. Finally, the adventure begins. But yeah, as you can see, well, there isn't much we can do at the moment. Like the computer said, most of our abilities are basically moved. The only thing we can do so far is jump and shoot. Can't even charge, can't even morph into a ball, nothing. Which kind of sucks, but I'm sure we'll eventually get the opportunity to get that back. The quarantine bay is ahead. Vital signs are confirmed. Be careful. Roger, roger. Can't do anything about there, so we got no chance to go here. Quarantine bay. Got a first enemy here. And, well, there you look, it's a parasite thing that touched us. Let's just ignore it and leave. Can't do shit to us. I'm not really curious about how I'm gonna do in this playthrough, especially because I'm recording. I have a pretty good feeling I'm gonna get bad luck, you know, with that Let's Play curse, but who knows. Maybe I'll do better, or maybe I'll do worse. This is unfortunate news. The specimens brought back by the field team were infected by X parasites. The X can mimic its prey. Any specimen could have hosted it. Before the explosion, a security sensor scanned the gelatinous X parasites evaded it, blah blah, killing the host creature. They also absorbed DNA and used it to mimic the host. You were almost killed by an X infection. Only the Metroid vaccine saved your life. These Metroids were the main predators of the X. That's why the vaccine worked so quickly and so well. But it has also changed your cellular makeup. You will never be infected by X again. In fact, you can now absorb any free floating X parasites without a host by merely touching them. This will allow you to replenish health and restore weapons. You might also restore main abilities this way, so pursue free X parasites whenever you possibly can. The situation is home to many specimens, some violent ones, so we must keep the X out of the breeding environment at all costs. This is vital, Samus. I'm already detecting massive vital signs in this region. The X are gathering. This may be our chance to exterminate them, but you're the only at 10% battle capacity. The chance of survival is extremely low. No shit. The Federation needs you alive and on duty, Samus. Is your objective clear? Yeah. Now get going. I've released the lock on level 0 hatches. Look for the blinking hatches. Okay. Now the real fun begins. Maybe. You can see, can't do anything about these green doors, so we're gonna have to ignore that one now. And like I said, I could absorb it, since I'm at full health, nothing can happen. Since I'm at a save point, I'm not gonna save yet. Don't gotta worry about that. I'll probably just save when I feel like something's gonna happen. Can't do anything about that. That looks like some type of zombie. I don't know what creature that's called. I don't really know the names of these creatures by memory. So yeah. I have received news from HQ. They can support you with downloadable weapons data. Once you have this data, you'll be able to use the missiles. This will help against some enemies your beam can't hurt. Head to the data room. The data room is here. clear. Yep. Alright. Onwards to the D! Engage missiles to increase our chances of survival up to 2%. Okay. That computer reminds me of a rough Federation CEO I served under the name Adam Makovich. He called me lady on missions. From anyone else, it would have sounded sarcastic, but Adam made it sound dignified, out of respect and with some irony. I named the computer after him. Oh, and then also one more thing. I do apologize if sometimes you may not hear me if I sound a little low. The mic is going based on the laptop itself, so yeah, until I could actually get like a better mic, or just a mic in general to improve the sound quality, and yeah. Heck, even if I use the headphones, that might not help as much, so I'm better off just using the laptop microphone. Well, finally got missiles. Start off with 10 missiles off rip. That's not bad. Okay, something just happened. Electrical interference has knocked out the elevators on the main deck. This may be related to the X. I'll work on it. As for you, try to find another way to the target. It's located here. Reading huge vital signs, so I hope your missiles work. To reload missiles, you can use a recharge room or absorb a special type of X parasite. You'll see it. Try it out. Alright, so the special parasite they're talking about is, well, we saw a yellow one. The yellow one meant to heal you. It's basically health. There's a green X parasites, which if you grab those, then you replenish your missiles. Another save room, and there's the recharge room, so that basically fully heals you and fully reloads all your weapons. You just shoot here, because if you try going down there, the door is locked, like I said, so you gotta take the secret path. And now we actually have the ability to destroy these creatures. Green X right there, so that restores my missiles, which is good. That. Kill that zombie looking guy. Keep going down. Okay, just checking. Got our first missile tank upgrade, so that increases it by 5, which is good. Are we supposed to go here? Yeah, we are. Okay, let me go back. Ow! Man, I forgot they immediately respawn. Like, see, oh yeah, over here. Got another missile upgrade, so now we got 20, so that's good. That's a good start. Heal you, fully heal. Oh yeah, and I probably forgot to mention, there's also red X parasites in free roam, so, and what that does, that heals a good chunk of your health, and as well as, heals a good chunk of your ammo back as well from pistols. So that's also another X parasite I forgot to mention. There's just those 3, and we got these eyeball beam looking creatures. Takes like 3 missiles to kill these guys. And right there's the red. So now we're fully reloaded on missiles. And we're about to fight our first boss already. First episode, already our first boss coming up. And we got an E-tank here, so that gives us, you know, an extra 100 health. Which is good, actually. Considering how we're about to fight our first boss. We got this armadillo looking creature. His weakness is missiles, of course, so yeah. Beams aren't doing any damage to him, so you're basically gotta shoot them missiles. Oh, that was close. Come on. There we go. Yeah, that's a good thing too, I was almost out of missiles. Ow. Alright, since this is the first boss, of course it's meant to be a little easier for you. And we got our first ability back. So we now have the ability to become a Morph Ball Fam. So that's a good thing, and we're fully healed as well. So now we could gain access to several places we didn't have access to before, so that's a good thing. I think there's another upgrade around here. I'm not too sure. Shoot that. Boom. These little zombie creatures. I'm just gonna call them zombie creatures because that's what they look like. They look like zombies. Let's see what's in here now. Let's try these guys. It's a recharge. Okay, that's not bad. I don't need it because, you know, I'm just down by one missile, so not too bad. Actually, yeah, I gotta go to navigation regardless. I just want to see if there's anything else here before I officially leave. Samus says, I fear the breeding environments have been invaded by X-parasites. Sector 1 SRX shows several abnormalities on biosensors. Sector 1 is a simulation of the SR388 ecosystem. To get there, take the main elevator to the access shaft and use elevator 1. Alright. Use the navigation room just inside the further briefing. I'm not sure, but I think that whoever allowed the X into the environment may also be linked to the earlier explosion. Ah, we can't go back in there. Damn, that kind of sucks. I was kind of hoping. Alright, fine. Let's go. 17 minutes. We still have a little more time to at least advance in this area. So. Alright, well, you might be wondering who may have caused this or what it could be. Well, something tells me we're eventually going to find out. Now, of course, I'm saying obviously something tells me because I play the game, so I already know what's going to happen. But over here we got another missile tank upgrade, so now we got 25 missiles. Now we go here. We cannot go down for obvious reasons. AKA it's a room that we cannot advance yet because we need a certain power up in order to advance to that room. But this is where we're supposed to go. And over here is the elevator. Whoa, what could that be? Hey, that's my suit! Well, what do you know? An X-parasite has taken control of my suit and... Okay, that was weird. Some random number called me and immediately hung up. It might be one of those robots, so whatever. Knowing that, it might call me again. But, you know, yeah, for our first episode, we have made some decent progress. We already made it to the first sector. And we've already beaten the first boss. Kind of debating we should end it here. Actually, but then again, it's already been 19 minutes. I might end it off here. The main elevator leading to the access shaft has been severely damaged. It will be totally unusable for some time. Unfortunately, some unknown agent is at work. Something very powerful. Certainly not human. I'll report when I know more. Now listen closely. The X and Sector 1 have invaded the atmospheric stabilizers. They must want to alter the environment to their needs. They are already reproducing. Clear all 5 atmospheric stabilizers to stop them. Alright, now get moving. Alright, don't rush me. But, you know, we are kind of out of time. It's already been 20 minutes, so, you know what? I'll end things off here. So, next time on Metroid Fusion, we're gonna advance to Sector 1 and take care of those 5 stabilizers things. I'll see you guys then.